and welcome to Nickel City X-Wing, everyone. We have got new points, new ships, more hype than has ever been hyped before. It is Ximatique versus Catherine. Belgium is on the line, and for the record, Catherine is not flying for. Catherine's flying 4 Whispers. They each have. I want to go down this list before we really start here. Catherine's flying 4 Whispers. The top one is Nightfall with Fanatical and Enhanced Jamming Suite, and then 3 7th or 9th Legions with Predator, Fanatical, and Enhanced Jamming Suite. And we are ready to go. Get your bets in. Do you believe in the new stuff? Or do you believe in some fancy ass maxing?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Timer has started. Let's get this going.
This is where the fun begins.
Points are going. Forward and barrel rolls for Sane and Gideon. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yep. Sane red, Gideon yellow. Got it. Little bumpski there, tactical style. And Tesla's gonna barrel roll too. And Sabac's down here. Five forward for the first Whisper. This is the generic I-4 Whisper. Nightfall is the only named Whisper, the pink one. Remember, these Whispers have Enhanced Jamming Suite. It is standardized and it is free. And remember that jams work in the bullseye at range 2 now. Range 1 or in the bullseye range 2. That could play a huge part in this. Nightfall's ability is after they execute a maneuver or a boost, any ship they move through, gets a jam token. Pretty good. Catherine deciding on an action here. Plenty of actions to choose from. Just gonna take a focus. Fly forward. I'm assuming focus. Fly forward. Full facts checking the top scores. You got quite a length to make up on Axion there. Axion's kind of running away with it. We will end it after this month and reset it. And maybe for the top person, I'll buy their subs since I don't have a card to give away for the tops. So whoever ends up number 1, I'll buy a sub to a channel of your choice. A sub there. All right, are we gonna get shots? Nope, but we're gonna have shots next turn, so get your popcorn ready. Get your bets in right now. 4 for Ximatique, 6 for Catherine, and looks like we're going classic X-Wing jousty range. Ximatique betting on himself, but not a lot. Not all that confident for Ximatique. This is game 1 of 2. I do not know what the next game is. I know who's playing. I don't know what they're gonna fly. We'll try and figure it out. Regret to say he is buying shots. I'll buy a sub for whoever ends up at the top of the nickel pile. Yeah, I'll buy shots. Fuck it. Let's all go out to a bar. I'd be down for that. You kidding me? I was thinking about, I'm like, why would I not want to go out with my friends? That makes total sense. I would love to do that. Rocker wants Jello shots because he is a girl who is also 19. Good old sorority Jello shot. Oh, you're the prettiest girl. You're the most popular girl in all of Gamma Kappa Gamma. Gamma Epsilon Captain. This is a risky click. I can't take this risk. Yeah, it's not that bad. So keep in mind, Sabak is down here, kind of choosing to focus on the main action here. While we're waiting, let's take a good look at these Whisper models. Really cool detail. Really cool detail around the cockpit. Love the elongated pointy wings. That's going to be a nightmare on the table. And I don't know what this back is. I don't think that's how their back looks. But I guess we'll see. I don't have the model in hand yet, so. I did not say cock. What are you guys talking about? So weird. Why is everyone so weird? Bender coming in hard. 3 forward, and we'll slam, of course. 3 turn. Keep in mind that there's rotating arcs on these Whispers. See, I know what a stopcock is because I redid the bathroom recently. Advanced slam focus for Vendor. He decided not to. Kestel moving slow. And Sabak. Let's see what happens here. 2 forward. Focus and jam. Enhanced jamming suite. Paying off. Heal, 2 forward. Focus, jam on yellow. These are all free jams. They're linked white jams from the Whisper. Nightfall, 5 forward. That jams Vendor twice. 2 jams on Vendor. And that increases the amount of dice that these Whispers can roll on defense. Nightfall could barrel roll, or yeah, I guess you weren't. Could boost, rotate. Oh my. And Nightfall boosts and then jams Kestel. That's 3 jam tokens. This is so good. This is getting out of hand. I want you guys to know that the chat is saying this is getting out of hand already. If you don't link that to a jam, I will fight you. All right, shots are coming. Vendor, range 1, auto blaster shot. Or 1. And the Whisper, normally a 2 agility ship, gets 3 because of the jam ship near it. Yeah, you're right, Desi. We need it. That's on the docket. Actually, tag me in the chat on Discord and tell me that needs to happen. Same Marana. Will sustainability, and so blue is going to take a face down damage card. Now, keep in mind the points might not be accurate because I'm having to use silencers to mimic the whispers as TTO isn't updated quite yet. And this is going to pump up Gideon's shot to... And Gideon... That's going to be 1 shield on Vendor as he ruthlesses that 3rd hit. And the Whisper will focus, take nothing. Yep, Snail Master, Jamming Suite is super good. Kestel, Ion Cannon. Into Nightfall for 2. Does Kestel also have Ruthless? Sane's gonna take a oh man. Sane's gonna take a damage to Ruthless. And that is a shield and an ion onto Nightfall. Svok. Gonna go 4 dice. For 2. Does Sabak have Ruthless as well? Sure does. Sabak isn't jammed. Is that legal? I will make it legal. Pestle takes a damage and Ruthless Sabak for 3 hits. 4 dice for Nightfall. Oof. All 3 go in. Nightfall should be alive on 1.
Who do you think you are? I am!
Alright, now the Whispers get to shoot Nightfall. Range 1. 4 dice here in the bullseye arc. Pestle rolling 2. And Fanatical for hit crit. And Kestel will take a crit. That is a fuel leak onto Kestel. Now the blue, this is again 709th Squadron, so a generic Whisper. Has range 2 bullseye on Sane. Is 3v3 on the Sane. And no focus, so just a crit. And Sane evades. Well done. This is getting out of hand. Rise of the Ember. I'm telling you, Ember's the best BA. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I'm more excited about Dash. Outrider title came down. Yeah, he doesn't get the double tap with Bistan anymore, but like trick shot Outrider, 10 points. Pretty good. Only one on Gideon there. Does have Predator. And the 2 hits after the Predator roll. Gideon, 2 evades. So far, Max has done more damage to himself than anyone else. Measuring shots could 3 dice at range 1 or 2 dice at other people. So gonna go ahead and take the range 1 3v3 onto Vinder. And can focus for 3 hits. Vinder 2 evades, takes a shield. Vinder, of course, lost a shield already from that Ruthless trigger. So we're going back to dials. And actually the points on here are accurate. It's accurate. Max does have a 25-0 lead. Shout out to Rathos and Yasby for getting their site updated so quickly. I mean, honestly, the points dropped at what? 4, 5? And by game time 6:30, we're able to load lists. Like, what a job by that guy. I don't know, is there a support thing on SB? There's gotta be. There's gotta be like a, hey, donate here. I mean, if you guys are feeling generous, come on, go ahead and lay that out there. You can actually request money from him as well, so, you know, whatever works. I donate right now. Make sure you send it as a friend, so he doesn't have to pay charge. That would suck. Right. So where do we go from here? Remember that the turrets on these Whispers can rotate, so them not getting shots is not too much of a concern. course, Nightfall is currently ionized. Can Sabak finish her off without taking too much damage? Or does Kestel try and just ionize her off the board? You could see K-turns from the TIE fighters. TIE fighters do have precision ion engines. I don't know if it's extremely necessary to use them right now, but they do have them. Is it just me, or is it getting hot here? I think I'm going to turn on my air. Smart home. Nest. The 70. See, new ships. I see new points. What is this new shirt? New shirt? My mom literally bought it for me. True story. It just showed up and I was like, who? I didn't know, like, it just showed up in a package, right? I'm like, I didn't buy this. And then my mom texted me later that day and she's like, the shirts are from me. I'm like, oh, okay. Good. Nice, Ando. Bach coming in hot. Winder's gonna slam. Term that bumps, so won't get an advanced slam. So these Navi, these whispers are all worth 50. It's Nightfall with Fanatical and Enhanced Jamming Suite, and then 3 709th Legions with Predator, Fanatical, and Enhanced Jamming Suite. They're all worth 50 points. On the TTO, I have to use silencers as the base for them to get the points right. Only allowed to focus. Nightfall. Blue, 2-4 bumps. Kestel doing the Lord's work. Bumps again. Kestel doing the Lord's work. Purple moving away. I think this is probably going to be a focus rotate. Won't be able to jam unless it's a barrel roll, but that only really gets. Could barrel roll jam to give Nightfall an extra die to try and survive, but that is tough. Vendor. This is going to be an auto blasters. Range 1. A crit kills Nightfall. And there it is. Nightfall's dead. Nightfall rolls. 3 evades. Gets the natties, but it doesn't matter. Auto blasters for the win. Nightfall dies. It is not an initiative kill, but Nightfall has no shot, so it might as well be. Thane. Range 1. Thane, of course, is marksmanship. Oh, but can't find a hit. Dell, or Gideon rather. Range 1 into blue. Blue is damaged from Thane previous turn, so an extra die for Gideon. And that is a blank. Only one. No Ruthless here. And it's gonna go. It's gonna shield down. See, now that's gonna raise the points to 75. That's not quite half points just yet. We need one more on blue for half points. The Bach range 2 on teal. 4-3. Does he Ruthless? And he's gonna Ruthless on Gideon to turn that into 4 hits on teal. Teal gets 2 evades, so that's gonna be shields. Kestel is gonna go an ion cannon turret on to purple. Ends it for 1. I want to take a damage, or do I know the name of this track? Let's see. It is Approaching Nirvana. No, sorry, it's Amaya's Tomb by Approaching Nirvana. Maya's Tomb by Approaching Nirvana. Let me write that down. Maya's Tomb by Approaching Nirvana. Purple spends to avoid taking damage. Nightfall, no shot, is dead. Heal. Nothing in bullseye, so we'll have to do 2 dice into either Vinder or Sabak. Both are range 2. Sabak is going to roll 2 dice. Vinder would roll 3. And Natical, 1. Here's Sabak, gets that evade. Blue has Vinder range 2, Sabak range 3. So 3 dice either way. Depends who you want more. And gonna shoot at Vinder. 2 hits. Vinder! 1 evade. That is shields down on the major. Purple, checking out the back, has range 2 on both TIE fighters and the aggressor. The target Thane for 1. Thane will take the 1. Thane down to 1. Potential Ruthless triggers. Nightfall, dead. Matt is in control of the game. Currently has a 50, yeah, it's 50-0 or 50 to 15 point lead. Let's bring in Gerd for that.
Keep in mind that the score is not right because of how the overlay is working with whispers right now. But your score is Ximatique 50, Catherine 15.
Thanks, Gert. Does anyone have any early impressions of the Thai Whisper? I'm thinking it might be more of a like a one ship in your list type thing instead of all the ships. It says gross as you fear. Yeah, not gross. Definitely not gross. See the Whisper as either Kylo or a cheaper generic for jam purposes. Missing link 91. I think I agree with you. I think it's really good, but I don't think you need a lot of them in your list. I think you're better off with one. And I have a list right now that's Kylo Ren in the Whisper with Shattering Shot, Trick Shot, Concussion Missiles, and Enhanced Jamming Suites. With the Breach Bomber, with Feedback Ping, Proton Torps, Skilled Bombardier, Proton Torpedoes, and Proximity Mines, and Quick Draw with Special Forces Gunner, a Shield Upgrade, Fire Control System, and Proud Tradition. I think that will hit like a truck. Kind of like a half Alpha Strike since 2/3 is firing at I-5, but pretty good. And honestly, like the Enhanced Jamming Suite kind of works against what I want to do with Kylo Ren, which is get obstructed shots. But it's free. Might as well take it. It's free. Excited to fly Wrath and Hollow together. Yeah, Hollow's probably really good now. But Ember is still better, so never forget. Also, congratulations, Deslin. Midnight has been freed. Also, hashtag free Howlrunner. Is she as low as she needs to be? Probably not. Like 29, 30 point range. But 41 is much better from the high of 46. And again, down from 44. So at least she's going the right direction. Kestel, 2 hearts, and a focus. Mike, I love you too, buddy. Enter 1 banks. Really much anything Vinder can do. Yeah. Take a target lock onto blue. Seems like a waste of time. Clock. 1 forward, bump. 1 forward, bump. 2 bank for a hat. Oh, Max is literally just clogging up the lane. Does he barrel roll here? The Inferno drop is great for Empire. I agree. Doesn't barrel roll. Sane will jump ahead and take the evade token. Blue, 3 bank. It does not bump. It does not bump. Blue could probably boost left jam to give blue an extra die on the, well, I guess it's only on the defender. I have to read this card. Since why defend if the attacker has no green tokens, or is there a jam ship in the attack part? Yeah, you could probably boost left. Gonna be a focus jam. Gonna take Gideon's. Field, 3 bank. Owl is super freed. Let's go. Guys, we did it. We changed the game. We started a movement. It happened. A barrel roll. And a jam on the castle after the barrel roll. Your Sabak. Range 1. 5 big dice into blue. Only 1. It's a bad roll. And gets the evade. Sane. Range 1. Two. To be fair, the targeting assist is down a point, but sync laser cannons are up a point, so it kind of evens out. To be fair. Spends a focus, takes a shield, that is half points. 75-15 now. Things are not bad. Take that back. Take it back, Gypsy. Take it back! I think it's the best cannon in the game. I really like the NR2 Y-Wings. I think they look cool. Pesto. Gonna Ruthless on the vendor for 2. Believe this is into blue. Blue does get 3. Well, that's one on, that's on the teal rather. Sorry. Gideon. And all the jams paying off. Kingdom for a focus there. 3 dice onto teal. And evaded. Blue gonna get the first banger. 4 dice into Sabak. Range 1. 4v2. Is focused. Natty, well, not natties, but spends the focus for 4. Sabak. Shield crit. That crit is stunned pilot. The next matchup will be Scum versus Republic. Psych versus Scooter. Scum versus Republic. Range 1 into Gideon for a crit. Gideon is gonna take a crit. That's a weapons failure on Gideon, which cancels out his ability. Three v2 into Kestel now. For 2. Kestel, 1 evade. And that is our round. 34 minutes left. I believe the score is actually... All right, so we got 50 for Nightfall being dead. Half points on 2 of them, so that's 100. Yeah, so that's right. 100 to 76. Accurate points on the board right now. 100 to 76.
Hey, it's my fucking job, man.
Sorry, buddy. It's just math on the fly. I didn't know if you...
I went to school, you piece of shit.
All right, man. Calm down. Yeah, Delta 7s, the configs went up, but the ships went down. It's not that bad. Delta 7s will be fine. I think they just wanted it so you couldn't spam everything, you know? We don't hear from Grant tomorrow, yeah. Berg is able to kill me at any point. Rebel Fen freed. Guess. I mean, is anyone dying to use Sheathapede Fen now? Did Ruthless change, or have I just never read the card? So Ruthless, a ship at range 0 to 1 takes damage. One of your ships takes damage, and you get to change any of the die to a hit. So you change the die, you don't add anything. Damage your own ship to... Yeah, what Desi said. You damage your own ship to mod a result to a hit. I mean, all of Max's ships are kind of on the brink here. Catherine may have this game turned around, and I mean, Max has done no favors for himself by putting out so much damage on his own. It's for Evil Edge Lords. What? Can anyone think of a reason that isn't impervium plating that you would ever want to modify a crit into a hit on offense? So, impervium plating out. Can anyone think of a reason you'd want to do that? Deadeye shot? Selfless? How's that work for selfless? After we said no impervium. That counts Grievous. Also, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Selfless is only crits. But that's defense. Defense is doing it. I'm talking about on offense. So like Deadeye shot's a good one. Oh, I get it. Okay, so if you drop the crit to a hit, they cannot use selfless. I got you. Okay. 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 All right. That's a good call. I didn't think about that at all. It's fair. Ooh, Rocker, there's a scenario. You have Greedo and you don't want to get Greedo used against you. So you modify down to a hit, a crit to a hit, and then back to a crit with Greedo. That is fun. Little slammy slam there from Vinder after the turn from Kessel. Rebank from Gideon. Gideon fixes weapons failure. Bach. Pumpsies. And a too hard. Since I fly Grievous and Selfless, I know all the must change to crit mechanics. Nice. I also fly Grievous, although I don't fly Selfless. Thane, 3 banks, and an evade. Max has done a stellar job of just gumming up the works. Deal 1 turn. Ooh. And focus and jam. Does have to choose between focus rotating and focus jamming. Heavy laser cannon is fun, but I have trouble triggering it because I'm terrible. Have take 6 seeks and just point them everywhere. You focus jam. And does jam onto Vinder. Blue clears, and that could be potentially disastrous. Thank you, Whiskin. Thank you for the resub. He asks, what is everyone's biggest surprise and disappointment from the latest update? Surprise? Let's see. My biggest disappointment is that okay, here. My biggest surprise is Dash coming down, Dash's title coming down, everything that make Dash great coming down. My biggest disappointment is probably that the jamming suite is free. I think that's my disappointment, to be real honest. I do not like that. Yeah, Dash lost the gunner, which is good for, you know, people who fly against Dash, no double tapping. But again, trick shot plus outrider title is now the cost of Bistan. So Josh Tech E-Wings was a big surprise. No one knew that. Like, there wasn't even hints of that happening. Tech E-Wings is a good one. Also, the E-Wings is going down. I don't think anyone was saying these need to be cheaper. Ooh, the one hard clears. Can focus jam. Just take the evade away. You've got the bullseye, so you're fine. Stocks up on Gavin. Yeah, Gavin's pretty incredible. 5-5. With that ability too, pushing crits through. Pretty nice. Vinder, range 1 auto blaster. Crit that is unblockable. That's a target lock. Hit, crit. Marksmanship, 2 crits. That's a guaranteed dead blue. What grade do you give AMG? I think this has been overall been a good. Damage engine and stun pilot are the crits on blue. Won't really impact his shot here. Gideon, range 1 into teal. 4 dice. 3 hits. And he's gonna ruthless into Vinder for 4 hits. Heal. Heel's gonna die. I'm just gonna take it all. That Teal's dead too. Again, these are all simultaneous fires. Bane gonna try and fish for like a weapons failure. Won't get it. On the errata, F for the whisper handling, if nothing. What do you mean, Diesel? You just mean the sensor sweep being no points? Pestle focusing for hit crit. And just a hit going through on purple. Oh, yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. These are terminally ill. Yeah, that's bullshit. Fix it. Fix it. Require a proof of purchase and send people replacement cardboard. Not that hard. Two hits. No Vades. Two into Gideon. Gideon's gone. X-Wing meets arts and crafts. I have a pre-order too, but I think I'm just going to use it because I want the bombers, and yeah, I can deal with it as it comes, I suppose. Two v2 onto Sabat. Two hits. We'll read that in a second, Kempers. Expensive 8 takes 1. Spock down to 2. This is going to be 4v2. Only one. Ready to reroll. And focusing for 2. Lock. 1 evade. Spock's alive on 1. I'm at 150 to 116 for Ximatique. Purple Whisper, pretty healthy. All of Max's ships on the brink of death. Anyone could pull this off, it's Catherine. A Kemper says, my thoughts. 1, AMG doesn't have the ability to actually deal with the manufacturers to make new cardboard if they wanted to yet, either due to no relationship contact with the company or due to lack of resources. 2, AMG can't afford to fix the problem because they are currently operating at a deficit because they are staffing up but haven't seen a corresponding revenue jump. Or 3, both. Now, as far as the budget goes, I don't know if they really operate independently. So, I mean, it's all under the umbrella of Asmodee. And we know Asmodee isn't struggling because they just went on sale for $2 billion, which is up from $1.2 million when they were sold 2 years ago. So, you know, I'm going to say an 800 million increase in value in 2 years is pretty good. I'm going to say your company's doing well. I think cash flow is really the problem there. First one could be a problem. I do not know what AMG's relationship with the manufacturers are. They absolutely operate independently. I don't think that's crew, they're a subsidiary, and money flows pretty freely. I will fight you. The only reason I say this is because the company I work for also has subsidiaries, and I know how intertwined it is. Like, I'm literally responsible for, maintaining all of our email domains and stuff, and it's all the same money line. Milner M, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. How are you tonight? Sound off. We're going through the new points and stuff. What's your like we'll do what Thank you asked. What's your biggest surprise and like the thing you hate the most about it, Elner? Tell me, is it Liner? I think it's probably Liner. No, Liner is, because I think I had a XTC game with him. You're Icelandic, yeah? Liner, am I crazy? Iceland? Ion limiter overdrive. Or no, these are precision ion engine sloops. Let's go. Same, changing into a sloop there. And here comes the whisper. Good boost. No focus boost though. The boost rotate. Likely get an extra attack die. Endo Senpai, thank you for 8 months. We almost have a baby. Insane in the membrane. Oh, there it is. Boost.
Oh!
Is very, very close. Debating whether to add the jam for an extra die or rotate, just in case. Alright, so I think Sane and this Whisper are going to just exchange fire. Yep, Sane, you're right. Sane has no green, so not needed. That's still nothing. So Sane, range 1. This is your classic 3v3 unmodifieds. Unless, of course, you want a Ruthless. Ooh, blank skis. Not worth the Ruthless there. And now Purple does have Bullseye range 1, so this is 4v3. Liner says, it's good that I have completely abandoned Django's Dam for other adventures. Unsurprising they went up in points by a lot. Fun fact, Tri-Fighters, Maul, and others are lower, so it might be worth trying to push you. I agree. Fun fact, could be good. 3 hits on Sane. Sane needs natties. That is not it at all. All right. Purple's got 11 and a half minutes to probably just need one more kill. Yeah, so let's work this out. Catherine is 19 points down. And everything left at half points. Like one half is worth more than 19, so you kill Kestel. You're in the lead with 10:57 to go. Turns out those ruthless damages were pure profit. Yeah, I mean, Max would have a ton more health without all the ruthlesses, but he also wouldn't have done as much damage, so it is a trade-off. He does have her down to one ship with 3 of his own ships, so it's not like he's doing bad here. Bender, and we'll slam. Feels like standard Catherine, though. Keep it close and pull it out in the end. True, true, true. Advanced slam. Focus. Buck. One bank. Pistol. Trying to keep distance. That is what Max is doing right now. Just trying to keep distance, but that is a 3-turn. So this could be a focus jam here. Using that bullseye up to range 2. Jam and bullseye. Does. Let's a jam on the Kessel. Sabak. So front arc has it, range 2, and side arc as well. This is an ion cannon shot. Hit, natties! And gonna spend, because can't really afford to be ionized right now. Sabak, range 3. Natties again. No extra die, so this is just range 3, only the range bonus. And that's 2 on the Whisper. And that is half points. And that is going to mean that we need 2 more ships dead in the 8 minutes left, which makes this almost a must-kill situation here on the Kessel. Oof. Predator reroll. Gets worse. And fanatical. 1 on Kestel. It's not a crit though. Doesn't trigger Fuely. Kestel's still alive. So Catherine only has 7.5 minutes to get 2 of these ships off the board. As a TO, I'll be pushing people to use proxy. I will also print out my own in case people using home printout that may or may not be accurate. Yeah, having people print stuff out is pretty bad. Printers are notoriously inaccurate. People can scale things up. They can make arcs wider. I could do that in Photoshop real easy. So, you know. I mean, you can just use a Kylo silencer arc, right? There's Kylo silencer cardboard for the Whisper, but it's kind of annoying. They only have nice things. Catherine flying this Whisper list. Ethel 4Ks. Don't know if we saw that. Major, 2 bank. I'm assuming this is going to be a slam into a 2 hard. Does it bump? No. Into focus. Fuck. Aileron, turn in. Where did the Whisper go? My thought was a hard turn to the left. Try and kill Sabak. Oh, sloop-de-doop. Uh-oh. Spaghetti to the O. Vendor Auto Blaster. One crit. Has the lock. Gonna spend it. Stays one crit. Ooh, that crit goes through. Ooh, it's a weapons failure. Kessel, range 2 primary, 2v3, 2 hits. UC2 evades? No. That is it. The Whisper dies, and so does the Dream. Max's Empire Salad defeats Catherine's First Order Swarm. I don't know if it's really a swarm. First Order Whisper thing. Got a nice look at the Whispers. And 6 people voted for Max, 8 people voted for Catherine, 47,000 nickels in the pot. We're gonna go ahead and pay out. That left side. Ooh, cold hard. You made a little play. This is the last shot. 1 dice on to Pure Sabak. It is a blank. And that is it. Ooh. GG's. Well done to Catherine and Max. An entertaining game that never actually left this side of the board. We are going to be back. I need Scooter and Psych to the waiting room. We are going to be back in just a few minutes with game 2 of our stream night doubleheader. Scum versus Republic coming up.